So we're coming along with Michael's forces, the Dark Elves. We have
Cold One Chariot.
and then
10 Dark Riders.
and then
Lots of crossbowmen. Marathi and a Sorceress.
Sorceress, and she's on a Pegasus.
Yes, just
She's taking metal.
metal and dark, of course.
That's 2 units of 10
Crossbowmen.
crossbowmen. Any command.
Guardmaster.
Okay. 1
Bolt
bolt
thrower.
thrower.
Another bolt thrower.
2 bolt thrower.
20 Corsairs.
20
About
Corsairs.
19 Corsairs with Lockheed built up.
Nasty and a standard.
Yep. Magical
We have
standard.
a Cauldron of Blood.
Mm-hmm.
And who are these wood elves pretending to be?
20 Executioners.
20 Executioners.
With Solaris of Harganeth.
Excellent. And who's this over the end?
They're 10 green looking Hydras.
Hydras.
Not Hydras.
10 Hydras.
Harpies.
Harpies. Good. Okay, and over here, the forces of the War.
Ah, sorry, we also have some nice little shades there.
Shades. And here we have a Tower of Blood, a normal forest, a fungus forest, a blood forest, and a venom thicket. So going across the greenskin board, we have some war machines. We've got 1 Doom Diver, 1 Bolt Thrower. We have 20 Night Goblins with full command and a level 1 Night Goblin Shaman. Then behind that treeman's pretending to be an Arachnarok Spider as the mount of a level 4 Goblin Shaman.
No!
And that big squig there is a Mangler Squig, trying them out today. And behind him is Grom the Paunch on his chariot to get rid of the Fear Elves and also see how his Killing Blow Axe works. Then we have a go at the big 8th edition unit. We have 50 normal goblins with spears and shields. They're led by a Goblin Hero, Champion and full command. And they flanked on this side by another 20 Night Goblins with full command and another Shaman, level 1. Behind them we have a Bolt Thrower, a Rock Lobber and a Doom Diver. Next to those we have 6 Trolls, just normal Trolls. Behind them, it's a bit hard to see, we have another Mangler Squig. And on the far flank we have a Snotling Pump Wagon, fully tricked out. A sick pump wagon.
Spinners and all.
And then a Mangler Squig, and then another pump wagon. Let's see how we go. So at the end of Dark Elf turn 1, we have had the chariot move up. The shades come into cover a bit more. The Dark Riders, Crossbowman, Pegasus Rider, Mage all moved up. The Iron Mage cast Transformation on these guys, turning them into gold, wiping out almost half the unit, but she miscast and took a wound.
Silly woman.
The 2 Bolt Throwers shot the Trolls and killed 2 Trolls, so that was a good round of shooting. With the crossbows from the Dark Riders and the Crossbowmen, plus the spell, this Night Goblin unit was cut in half. Plus they're gold now, so everybody has to test for stupidity around them. Corsairs moved up with the Cauldron of Blood.
Executioners.
The Executioners moved up, and the Harpies just did a small move up. Okay, so at the beginning of the Orc turn, we've been punished in the Trolls, and we've got some golden goblins over here. Okay.
Golden Goblins. Sounds like a tavern.
Okay, so Orc turn 1 was very disappointing. We had all of my Goblin units were affected by animosity in some way. This unit fought. The Bolt Thrower missed. The Doom Diver misfired. The Squig Mangler, the Chariot with Grom, and the Spider all moved up. This big 50 block of goblins weren't affected, but the goblin unit next to them started to shoot them, so they have stopped and they're just fighting each other for a round. They killed 2 of the Night Goblins that started the fight. None of the goblins were killed. The other Spear Chucker missed. The Rock Lobber killed I think 5 of the Corsairs, so that was good. And the Doom Diver killed 5 of the executioners, so that was points well spent. This Mangler Squig team moved up quite slowly. The trolls are following them. The pumplings, the snotling pump wagons both missed their full charges, so they're not in a great position, but they've got some Mangler Squigs there. They're facing down the harpies and the executioners. The Night Goblin Shamans were both tied up with animosity, but the Goblin Shaman Lord on the Spider had a good run with magic, casting some augment spells and giving the Rock Lobber armor piercing, which we forgot about over here. But you didn't make any armor saves, did you? Anyway, so not a great turn for the Goblins.
Not sure.
Not looking forward to what Popple's going to throw at me next turn. So General Popple's had a fantastic second round. His chariots moved up. His shades have come out of cover, and our old friend, the Shade, the assassin with the ninja stars and the flying coat, has come out.
My best friend.
You see some carnage here. So what's happened over here? These poor crew and these poor Night Goblins have copped some serious spell action from this mage here. She cast a big template spell, Storm of Darkness,
That's the one.
and killed a lot of people. They all made their panic test. This is the dead pile from that turn. There's one left, which is good. So
Black Horror.
like Black Horror, so I can get some fanatics to be cranking. So I'm happy about that, but it was very touch and go. However, she did miscast, and the miscast template took out 4 of the crossbowmen and 4 of the Dark Riders. She did the Dimensional Cascade, which is a really bad miscast. Luckily, she wasn't sucked into the void. She just ended the phase, and she took a wound. So both of her mages have taken a wound. The bolt throwers didn't have much luck this turn. They did 3 wounds to a troll.
He pulled it out,
And he pulled it out and re-healed. Over here, Lockyer charged forward under the effects of frenzy, but didn't make his charge at the Spider and the General. So he did a failed charge, and now he's looking for love. The Cauldron of Blood gave the Executioners an extra attack. Now they have come forward and charged the Snotling Pump Wagon, which was in a silly position, and obliterated it. And then they have overrun because they have hatred, and now they're touching the Venom Forest. No one got killed, but they're angry, looking at some squigs and looking at a troll. Over here, the Harpies again sorted out the other pump wagon very easily and whipped it. So let's hope I don't have animosity here.
I hope
Most
you do.
of my army's stuck. My turn 2.